Previously on Metaphor ReFantazio.
I know he suffers because I yet live.
What the fuck? What is this heel turn? What is going on? And now back to Shin Megami Hacker Persona Overlord. Full body HD remaster. Hello! It's NicoB! Back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. When we last left off, as we saw previously, friggin' killed the crap out of Luis, stabbed him through the chest. He's freaking dead. Look at him lying dead over there. Totally, absolutely dead. Not just kidding, he's right there. Turns out Fortin's dead. Whoa, look at that. Can't keep a motherfucker down, as they say. Ha ha. And guess who else is back? That's right, fucking Zorba. That's right. He was that dude in the cloak over there. Called that at least. All right, so I'm gonna kill those people over there for some reason. Fucking die! Not Basilio and freaking for Ding Dong Doodley's watch. But oh my God, Fidelio got a hole blown open him and he's freaking dead. What the fuck? But at least that gave Basilio the energy to wake into his own persona. Archetype. That's right, it was Basilio the whole time. He was our final social link. But now with Fortin dead, the Senate forces Rella to take his place. And also Luis is like, I'm bored. I don't want to use the spear to kill everybody. Hey, K, stupid King Rock thing. Let us kill each other. Okay, blah. Thank you. Don't need this anymore. Blah. And we also decide, you know what? Nobody knows what the prince looks like. Fuck it. Hey, I'm the prince. I'm the one who was supposedly dead, whose curse we were trying to stop. Right, Luis? Wink. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, well, I'm gonna go meet you somewhere to kill you. Bye. All right, Rella, we're gonna work together now. Actually, I'm really fucking evil. What? Yeah, super evil. I cursed the king. Come fight me somewhere. Okay, bye. So we all hop on our ship, and our ship just runs off a bridge, and then Neuros is like, fuck it, let's fly. And so off like a bird, we go to the Magical Academy where Rella awaits. Damn, that was a lot of plot, but it was really good. Again, I don't think Rella is actually like super evil. I do think she's clearly stronger than we would like made her out to be, right? They did say she was like the most powerful healer or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she's aware that there is no way to save the prince if she stays alive. Granted, she did also know about this the whole time though, right? Like we came to her literally asking her about this, and she had to have known because she was the one that cursed the prince that the prince was still alive, unless, you know, he died some other way off screen. So she didn't bring it up then, so, you know, but Yufa's also detecting something weird with Rella as well, so I don't know, there might be even something beyond that, beyond her just simply like accepting that this is the only way to save the prince. I don't know, we'll have to see. There might be some other weird shit going on. But I don't think it's gonna be that Rella is truly like fucking evil or something, you know, like that was her real self. Now I will say, I do feel a little conflicted with how Luis came back. I think the whole scene and all of it is still really cool, and that's sort of what kind of saves it for me, is that it is like super peak fiction. And someone who really explained why it was such peak fiction was Magda Madi Shams, who last episode said, I love how in other media you see this 5D chess playing villain devising the perfect plan to fake their death. And then here Luis was with his plan being, yeah, I'm gonna get stabbed by the giant spear lance thing, and if I die, I'm a bitch. And if I live, I'm him, and deserve the throne at this point. Like his whole thing hinged on him not dying from his assassination attempt long enough for Zorba to get him, and that risk paid off. Fantastic villain. Absolute mad. Like I think it's what makes Luis so captivating, is that he's just so like, in a lot of ways, like no frills. He just like, is exactly what you see and nothing more. If I died, I guess I just wasn't worth shit, was I? Yes, I killed the king and I loved it actually. It was fantastic. He's so brutally, stupidly honest about everything. And even willingly gets rid of the lance's like advantage that he had, because I guess it's just, he doesn't want to win that way, right? He's like fucking Vegeta. No, it's not a true Saiyan victory if I do it this way. Well, you could have looked at it that way. Like, he could have literally just gotten hit by the spear and then limped off and survived, you know, got it treated, but instead came to the roof to fight us anyway. This might kill me, but, well, whatever. But Mugda, thank you so much for a hilariously accurate comment as to why that shit was still pretty peak. And is that reason you are comment of the day. But yeah, the thing that sort of holds it back to some extent does make me go a little bit like, okay, like it is a bit of a stretch, was yes, that he got stabbed twice, once all the way through himself, and he fell from that insane distance. I saw a bunch of people in the comments that were like, well, Nico, you know, he's like this, you know, powerful mage as well, so he might have done something to cushion his fall. or, you know, Zorba, when he ran over, might have cast a spell to keep him alive in that moment. And it's like, cool, that would be nice if the story mentioned that in some way. But here's the other thing you gotta keep in mind. He literally laid there, bleeding out, all that blood everywhere, for like fucking 10 minutes while we all sat there and shot the shit. Remember? It wasn't like the scene ended. It wasn't like we came down there, oh my God, he's dead. And then everyone ran out there and we left and like, okay, then maybe I would be like, all right, well, that's it. But no, we all stood there and talked to like Forden for a while. We're just like, well, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Oh, I'm pretty good. I just murdered this guy, you know, blah, blah, blah. And Luis just like, all this blood is everywhere. So you might be like, well, Nico, what about Zorba? You know, that bitch is still alive too. And why are you freaking about that? Because Zorba's a necromancer weirdo. And he also is all super jacked up. I mean, look at the dude. He's all fucked up. Clearly that shit had a bit of an impact on him. So I'm like sort of willing to accept that a bit because he's some weird dark magician dude. Whatever brought him back from the edge of death has clearly like kind of messed him up. He even said, oh, I told the people to grab my body if I fucking, I guess, fell off a building. But Luis is just a dude. He's a dude, he's a strong dude, but he's just a dude who, by the way, didn't even use his igniter in the fight with us. So if him like having a magic cushion or something, I don't know, man. Like, we didn't see him cast any magic. I mean, he did break the glass himself, so maybe that was part of the setup too. But again, like, if you're gonna do that, like, I would prefer you explain it. Even just like a little thing like, oh yes, I did cushion my fall with this thing, you know, or like even just having saying Zorba really did come over and like, you know, he immediately started the regeneration process. Not that he had to take him back to his lab and then start the healing process there, you know? It's like it's a bit of a stretch, okay? That's all I'm saying. It is a little bit of a stretch. Was it really fucking cool? Hell yeah, it was. It's seriously carried mega hard, but just the fact that Luis is such an interesting character and fun. Like, he's a really good bad guy. Because like, I'm still happy that he's not dead, and that's like the end. That would have sucked for me, you know? Like, it wasn't like, oh, I wish he died. No. I wanted him to come back because he was such a good villain. And Fortin, by comparison, I mean, he's good for his role, but he's not nearly as captivating as Luis was. But I feel like in moments like that, at least personally, when you have shit like, man, that bitch should really be dead, you really like should go extra out of your way to explain that shit, you know? Like, really, as a writer, look at it and go, okay, so this might be a little bit, maybe really be pushing the envelope here, but let me really make sure that at least there's like some thread of hope here that is relayed to the person that is consuming this story I'm telling. At least this is how I am. And that's not even going to, yes, the people that got left behind in the fucking building that just stayed behind just so they could be, they could die so that Fidelio could fucking sacrifice himself, but whatever. It was still great. It was still a series of scenes that I would still, I went back and rewatched a number of times. All right, so that shows me, hey, they did a fucking good job. I think that really what made that the best truly was his line that like, if I died, that just showed I was too much of a bitch. I wasn't made for this shit. Guess I wasn't good enough to be king after all. It's just like it's just funny, legit funny. But all right, so we're off to fight Rella, seemingly, or hunt her down. I don't know exactly how this is gonna play out here, but I don't know. What do you think, Stroll?
Rella said it was the graveyard of the Sanctism Sins. Speaking of the Mage Academy, as I believe you know, Fortin abolished it, claiming they were doing dangerous research. Though abolished is a rather nicer word than they deserve. It's more like he flexed the state and monk armies to all but raise the place. Heard rumors it didn't go peacefully. His Majesty himself sponsored its construction. But in the end, even that frayed, and all of its works and books were banned by the church. I imagine the church saw it as a threat. They couldn't have people studying the history of magic and the origin of their magic igniters.
Oh, we're definitely gonna start getting some shit here about the history of the world, all right? Potentially about like fucking Shinjuku and shit.
The land where they destroy the truth to protect their lies. That must be the sin of sanctism.
You know, the funny thing is, we haven't really reached too much of a point in this game where we've really explained much about like the humans or the heroes of lore, or even really the previous world Shinjuku real world stuff, right? Like, really haven't touched on that like almost at all, other than the fact that it existed in a dungeon and we, the player, understand it, right? That's like, again, this is where none of our characters know what the fuck's going on or what that's about, but we as the player are like, oh, hey, I know what that is. I recognize it. But no one in the world has reached a point of any explanation behind anything. So they're really putting that like at the back end of this story for explaining. Everything has generally been actually focused on specifically the race, the king, Luis, the prince, getting rid of the curse and things like that. So I'm actually feeling like this next area we go to will probably be where it starts to actually kick into gear. Like that stuff starts maybe getting touched on.
So I can't believe my own sister was behind the prince's attempted murder. I knew she was hiding something, but this... I'm all right. Prepare to face my sister. Head to the Mage Academy. When Luis appeared, we all looked to his majesty in the sky. Did you notice anything different? The Sanctifex's face was no longer present in his right eye.
Yeah, I did see that.
Luis is in first place, even though she never formally announced her candidacy. Rella is in second. It seems many Sanctus wish for her to succeed the throne. It's hard to reconcile how someone so adored could have such terrifying magla, much less curse the prince. Strange as it is to say, I'm worried about her. Think we should pursue her before it's too late.
I'm up to... Oh yeah, I am number 3 now at this point. One who hath committed to thy path in life. Cool.
We're showing plenty already, I think. Even though you're lying about being the prince, you're not lying about wanting to make this a better country.
I still struggle to believe it, that Rella, of all people, might have a hand in the prince's fall. Still, I have to hold on to hope that is some mistake or misunderstanding, for Juna's sake.
Tell me all.
To think it was not Luis, but Rella who escaped my blade that fateful day. Should Rella truly be the one who cast the curse, there is but a singular course available to us.
Whose handwriting is this? There's no... Oh! New recipes! Huzzah! Basilio stuff. Cool. Erects a barrier that nullifies 1/pierce to strike. Erects a barrier that nullifies any of the elementals. Nice. I don't have any of this shit.
Truth is, I'm still struggling to believe that Lady Rella is the one who tried to assassinate the prince. She wouldn't hurt a soul. Back there, there was a cold in her eyes that chilled me to the bone. What's the truth here?
Yeah. It does seem like... I do think the game is going to explain it, because it really does seem like a real, like, kind of like characterization 180. All right. So where is that? Whoa!
The Royal Academy of Ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
What's that? I can't hear you over the music, Gallica. Music is kind of loud, actually. But first, let's stop by all these interesting places along the way. Some scenic route. Damn, it's way up here. But I guess we don't need... Where we're going, we don't need roads anymore, right?
This place here.
One of the kingdom's finest magic research institutions. The crown theocracy, claiming the academy was performing dangerous work, sent the military to subdue it. Now it lies in ruin. Is it possible that this is where more is? Ooh, I feel like it could be. Like maybe there's like one room or something of this. Actually, no. I don't actually. I think isn't he supposed to be on the castle or like literally? Actually, maybe this has already been confirmed. Actually, I think isn't he supposed to actually be in the castle, and that's on the back of the king's head that flew up in the sky? Because didn't he say that it was like, oh, I was put away in a dungeon or something in the castle? But that's like literally on the moon's head, right? Did they say that? Because we did keep wondering or asking where he was. I don't know, or maybe that was just something I thought of. Because there was a point where I was like, that might be where he actually is that he's floating up there with the moon or the king's head. Not Majora's Mask moon. But maybe this is it. Maybe he could be here. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see. God, we can get here in a fucking day. We really are cooking it.
Here's the Royal Academy ruins. Ready, everyone?
Let's go. All right, roger that. Sending calls to the Royal Academy ruins. We're risking a bit going through the mountains in the dodgy weather. Which choice do we have, eh? Strap yourselves in.
Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
Yeah, sort of see what you guys mean about kind of locking us into story here.
Already seem preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. For some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too salt and cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The
first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
Oh, goody.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
It is not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
Ooh, we arrived at Hogwarts!
So that's the former Mage Academy.
Oh, hi, you're just out here.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close. You believed you understood your big sister.
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You must have had your reasons. You must be punished! Yeah. They're gonna explain it. She's not gonna be just straight fucking crazy pants evil.
You had your reasons, I assume? I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Aw.
For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister.
Yeah.
What? You are protecting me. From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, Not even us would have been able to get to you.
Right.
Yet,
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctist flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature, fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
Oh, fuck. Dragon!
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley. Show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
What the fuck? Uh-oh. Damn, we were really just going right into this.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Damn, I thought I was gonna have to go through like a dungeon. Like I'd go through like the academy first and then fight her at the end. Okay, I'm just like fighting right at the we're just gonna land and fight.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice.
Whoa.
Right back at
To the vanguard.
Oh. I was trying to see. Okay, so it's only the dragon here. Sogne the Icebound.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
But I can steal.
Why, hello.
Ah, dragon. That's full MP healing, I believe.
Then I will test it.
All right, bitch. Fucking want to do this shit? I'll show you what true demon power is right now.
Scour.
We'll test it.
All right, buff up. Ah! Oh shit, that was quartz wall. Oh fuck. Ah! Oh god. Did we get frozen? Oh dear, we did.
I was saving this. But thanks.
Let's go ahead and use that. Get Basilio out here.
My turn.
My 10. So yeah, you guys said that this is misleading. Maybe a mistranslation. It's just it works the same way charge always does. It's not once per battle. So don't worry about it.
You could take him.
I will fight.
Winning horse. Severe physical strike damage to one enemy. Nice.
Here.
I'm gonna buff him the fuck up. Ah! Super buff.
Frozen.
Ow. God, all these are really fucking good. All right, let's do this one.
We'll team up.
Oh! Holy dumb shit. Holy dumb fucking shit. Just a casual 2100 damage. All right, I'll do it again.
Let me help.
Ah! Uh-oh. So annoying. Ow. Oh, fuck. We all got frozen. That sucks.
I owe you one.
Ah, damn it. Can't do because he's got fucking stupid status effect. Oh, I can't even. Sorry, I keep forgetting. They're so limited when this shit happens. I can't even take them out of the fight when they have a status effect. It's so annoying. Big heals. Ugh. Actually, kind of need the big heals for this one. But I have her move that literally will heal everyone's statuses. Nice. That's what I was actually waiting for. I put the move that shields physical attack on Heisme so that he would waste 2 turns there. Damn, her healing shit is coming mega clutch here.
Quite a boon.
Listen, I'm not a dungeon, so I can use the big fat heal. Fucking finish him. Let's see this shit. Ah!
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
What the fuck? What are you doing?
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Oh, for God's sakes! Do it again now! Brah!
Now they're weak to something new.
Draconic Wrath. Oh boy. Ow.
It's freezing.
I'm so fucking cold. Damn it, bitch.
I call upon a royal soul. Light. Hit their weakness.
Nuke him.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Okay, well, now it's just him at least. Oh, just I love what Basile's like. So annoying. Fuck. You're stupid bullshit. Oh, fucking cool. God dang it. He's just debuffing the shit out of us and buffing the crap out of himself. What a piece of crap. Holy dumb shit. No wonder I missed that. I think I have Dakunda on.
My thanks.
God, seriously, having this healing class on right now is coming in mega clutch.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely.
Stay insane in a fight? Not bloody likely. Ah! Fuck you, dumb dragon. Hell yeah, you are.
See now the true strength of your will.
Ah, give me all that shit. She didn't get as much experience as I expected I would.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must.
Time to die, bitch.
Give me. But have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Wait!
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day. I want to know everything.
Hulkenberg's like, no! Kill her! Kill her now! I don't give a shit about explanations!
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon.
Aw.
You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I...
Oh, going back.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you?
Oh. He's gonna threaten Juna.
Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king.
Interesting. So he really is an illegitimate son. He's not his actual biological son? Seemingly? Like, we're assuming it was like the mother was Elden, but is it just not his kid at all? Is there any parapissiment at all? Was he just always Elden?
Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
Damn, Forden. Fucking hell, dude. Forden is just as bad, if not as bad, as fucking Luis, you know? Or just as bad, if not worse than Luis, I mean.
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
Jesus, Forden.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment.
Oh.
And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment.
Oh.
That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne, this aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking. but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
What the fuck? What the hell? Luis, I thought your whole idea was that people would fight for themselves. The strong would outdo the weak or whatever. Is it his idea is that, well, that's just no one could beat the humans? People aren't strong enough to beat them? So it'll just be the humans killing everybody? What?
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
Right?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis.
Oh. Ew. That's good. Let's see, like that right there. That's a good clarification and a good plot, like a good thing to explain, right? As to, well, why didn't you just die earlier, right? If you were prepared to die, then why didn't you just die? Because she felt like there was nothing that was going to stop Luis at this point, even when he was younger, right? And clearly that ended up being true because he just fucking worked his way up. So she needed to know that the person that killed her, or that if she died, that she wouldn't be abandoning the world to just be destroyed by Luis.
That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Aww.
Sister! Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry.
Oh.
Good people, can you hear my voice?
Just gonna send out a fucking radio call to everybody. Like confession, essentially.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
Holy shit! God, is that you? God, I always knew you were a sexy woman!
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Oh, interesting. But it's not everybody. It's only the people that basically worship sanctism and probably worship her, right? Because obviously the people who don't really need to hear this.
Saint Rella? Is every sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle.
And I kicked his ass! I'm the king of the world now, bitch! Woo!
I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people. He is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Oh God.
Sanctist, faithful, she knows not what she speaks. Close your mind to her.
She knows not what she speaks! Shut up! Stop talking!
Damn you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
Time to go crying.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
Ivy Godot seen the error of his ways.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
Scar on her back.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse.
Oh.
Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Oh, was the curse already slowly killing her too, or something?
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you, Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
Wake the fuck up, Prince, you little shithead. You missed an entire plot's worth of game. Or game's worth of plot.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
Holy shit, fucking finally.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Aw. So we never saw the scar on her back, did we? I kind of figured that'd be like something we'd see at some point.
Damn it! What am I doing?
Her back is technically kind of bare. You think we would see it somewhere, right? Now I think about it. Ah, whatever.
It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Just something interesting here, though. We've seen now a few times where my character, where Bizzle here, has reacted to certain things. When the king's magic like activated, right? He like reacted there. And now when the curse disappeared, I also reacted. Why am I reacting? Was my pager, was like that little thing like my pager going off, was it zapping me? Letting me know you woke up? Like, what's up with that? Rella knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer. Oh, okay. Linked by the curse. So she was also, she essentially doomed herself to die as well. Jesus. That's a hell of a curse.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint.
Oh, yeah.
I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart.
Yeah, she was a good one. She'll be up here if people want to come see her. She'll be on ice.
In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
Yes, you're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed.
Is that gonna knock me to first already?
You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life and I'm not gonna waste it.
I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
We did it! Oh my god! Holy shit, what were we, like 30 episodes of this game? We finally saved the prince from death's curse. Number 2!
Rella the cannon in second place has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer the support to the prince. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the crier's message birds, and even made its way to Grand Trab before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Thank you, shabby beggar.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself.
The boy!
To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Damn, we really kinda... Not gonna lie, I will say, it does feel like the moment we hit Eltabury, this plot just fucking accelerated, booked it to like the final act. Like, I thought that we were gonna go through at least a 3rd challenge of some kind, right? Like, cause technically we only did 2 challenges, right? Isn't there supposed to be like a 3rd one in Eltabury and then we move on, but it was like, nah, fuck it. Fuck that shit. Fucking just gotta go flying, Mitch. Like, so much has happened. That's kind of crazy.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
I'll kill anyone who dares come fight me.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
Oh, cool. I want to fight Luis. This is gonna be great.
I knew it. It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince.
Nobody can beat Count Luis. It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb.
Goddamn, lady, calm down.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? What the fuck? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
I know, it's gonna be me! Weird Triangle Beard Man! Everybody loves me, or how about this guy or lady or whoever to my left who's wearing glasses that have no actual glasses on them?
Yet,
see?
What chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then What path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Why not?
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
Oh. So kill him first before doing that?
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
He was pretty easy before
Still
Stroll,
have a
let's be
grace
honest.
period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Okay, I guess we're getting our free time back here. What day is it? Is it like the 12th or something? Back at the Elderberry Inn.
Well, this is a surprise. Next to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in the country, including the Sanctus faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again.
I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were, so it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through.
Right then.
Please rest well.
Everyone's dead tired.
Rest.
Or dead.
Anyway, let's rest up. Now the prince's curse has been lifted. We can't just mope around.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to throw out something here that I have a thought. As I was describing how, man, this plot just feels like it accelerated really fast. And I was also a bit surprised by something that I also remarked earlier. And I think I'm starting to realize potentially what this is here. I have a very, very strong suspicion that this last part went through some cut content. I'm definitely feeling that. And I think the most likely culprit here was that Magic Academy, the Mage Academy. That seemed weird. In hindsight, it seemed kind of weird that we just met Rella outside of this academy place, like this giant locale. We didn't even go inside of it. We just met her outside and fought her immediately. And here's another thing that makes it weird. That was literally the first fight that we have with Basilia. We literally didn't even get a chance to test him out or anything, and they throw us in immediately into a boss fight. That feels like it was cut. Because it just feels like, I mean, the parts that came before it, I don't know about those as much. Maybe not as much, unless they maybe had like another challenge that was issued by Forden before all this shit started happening, right? Like another dungeon thrown in there, like I said, where, because like, isn't that sort of what the plan was, is that you go to these 3 locations and then we go back to Grand Trad and that would be the place we meet. So I guess you could also say maybe there was another challenge in there that led to, then would have led to the Opera House scene and blah, 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 you know, potentially. Though that one's a little more like, I don't know, either way, I don't think that would have really messed up anything. But I will say, I do feel that just going straight to the academy and then not even going inside of it feels weird. It does actually feel like there was something missing there. Like that actually feels like, okay, no, this is just weird. Like, I mean, we're talking about it, but like we didn't even go inside the place to look around or anything. I mean, I get we woke the prince up, so it's like, well, I guess we don't need to be here anymore, but yeah. And again, it with just the Basilio, the fact that we didn't even get a chance in a regular fight to try him out before hopping into a major boss fight, that just definitely feels like a culprit of cut content. Which, to be fair, like, listen, this is not, I'm not trying to like dunk on the game too much. Every single fucking game that has like ever been made has gone through this, right? It's just that sometimes it's more noticeable than others, right? Most of the time, usually, cut content isn't like something you just will see, right? It'll be like some extra area that you just never even knew existed or whatever, right? But they just ultimately decided, nah, it's not really worth it. This one is the one where this one just feels a little odd to me. It feels like that thing was planned there. And I think that actually would have helped a little bit. I am finding one thing, if I have to be critical here, because as much as I am enjoying all of this story bits that are happening, the story beats, as I think that they are actually really good and interesting. I thought that whole thing with Rella was actually also great. Like, holy crap, she was a great fucking character. Awesome character. It was really sad, and I think that was really good. I do think that this game does suffer from a bit of a pacing problem, and I'm really seeing it here. I actually almost feel like we're doing too much too fast. Too many things are happening all at once here, right? Compare that to everything that's happened beforehand. Aside from the game, which was very front-loaded with a lot of plot, right? And then after we sort of left Grand Trad, things were spread out. It became much more of a video game and like very similar to Persona in that way, right? But that was fine. I actually thought I liked it. I enjoyed it. But then we just got to Altaberry and it has been like, I swear to God, it's been like 3 hours of nonstop plot. And it is weird, right? In comparison to the rest of the game, just like, bleh. And I'm going to assume this is probably a point of contention for a lot of people, because I did see, I think I remember you guys mentioning to me that depending on who you ask, this is either the best part of the game or the worst part of the game. And I sort of took that as, well, maybe the worst part because you lose your free time, right? For a period, and that just kind of sucks, which I guess could be it. But I think it's more just the fact that it feels like too many things are happening at once and there's not much time, like breaks in between it, right? And I sort of have to agree. I do think there's almost like too much happening all at once. Like we needed like another dungeon or something. That's why I think it's why I feel particularly strong about like a missing dungeon in the academy, because I feel like that actually really would have helped a lot. Because we've already just done so much. It would have given us time to try Basilio. It would have given us time to absorb all the stuff we already went through before then coming to the big moment with Rella, probably at like the top of the academy or something, right? I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. You guys can tell me, what you think or something. And I want to stress again, I think that the plot and the actual story beats they're doing here are great. I really do. But it does stand in very stark contrast to a lot of what came before it in terms of just how quickly we're like kind of going through it. Like now we're here. We're at the top 2. I don't know if this next one is going to be the final showdown with Luis. Like that's just gonna be the end of the game. I kind of almost feel like there could be at least one more thing after that. Like I still feel like we're maybe not, Like, as much as it seems like we're about to head into the literal end game, like this is the last free time I'll have and then the game ends, I kind of don't think it is, because I still have a fair amount I need to do. Like, I haven't even started Basilio. I'm barely into Yufa. I'm barely into Juna. There's still quite a few that I haven't done yet, and I haven't even maxed out all my social links. I think there's gonna at least be, like, and I've been pretty, I would say I've been pretty fucking optimal. Like, I mean, not perfect, but I've done a pretty good job so far. And I've heard people say, yeah, you get plenty of time to do everything. So I don't think this is the last thing. Like the last free time. Because we're also probably going to get more quests here too, right? To go do stuff around this area, I'm sure. But it's interesting, right? It definitely has been a very interesting turn of events that have led to where we are now.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes are the reason she helped us. He asked me, even if she found me in Dell that day and with her conscience clean, she still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stop worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We gotta crush Luis, for her sake too.
I like Basilio a lot though. I think he's great. I think all these characters are awesome. Like, legitimately, I think our whole party is fucking awesome. And the more, I feel like, funny enough, I feel like the one that was a little iffy for me, honestly, was Juna. But the further I've gotten into this, the more I've really liked her a lot.
Though Rella was the prince's truest assailant, she was but another victim of Fortin's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures. I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. I've never seen Juna like that before. She has always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope their being there for her is some comfort.
Rella did not deserve such cruelty. Then or now, forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juna's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctus Church. The truth is worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. Could never justify cursing the prince. Yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. Must honor her wishes and settle things with Luis.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the Sanctus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it. I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all those what-ifs.
Oh, time to go to sleep in my big bed, and everyone else is gonna hop in with me. We all share this one big bed together. Because that's what kind of family this is here. Oh. Ooh, Morse calling. He's like, holy shit, all that plot. I know, right? Seems Morse summoning me to academia.
Oh. Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
I wanted to ask, could you get Mr. Kitty here some meow mix? He's been really getting up my business about it, and he says it's the shit, whatever that means. So yes, go get some meow mix for Mr. Kitty. Ah, fucking fine. Can I sleep though first, please? Mr. Kitty, what do you think? He says no. You have to go get it now. Damn it! Where seems dope shit.
Some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I am trapped here.
Sorry, seems a scourge for some reason.
I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here.
Yeah, we don't, okay, so we don't know, right? We don't technically know where he is. I think this was something that a theory that I formed in my head as I was like thinking about a bunch of shit. I don't think I've actually ever said it on video before. So when I saw the academy, I was like, oh wait, maybe he's there. But then I was like, oh wait, but I had another theory before that. No, I think he's in the castle that is the king's head, right? Because technically we haven't actually seen that, right? That's technically the big upside down triangle thing, right? That we never actually went inside. And I'm gonna call right now is likely gonna be the final dungeon of the game. But I think Moore is probably in there. Like there's like some room there and that's where Moore is. He's like on the back of the king's floating head.
But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy.
Oh.
After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge.
Hey?
Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
I mean, maybe it is. We never technically went inside.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The ice dragon, the divine relic, the magic that the saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
What is he talking about? If all this... What? If all of these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? So he means, okay, why have I not noticed that this magic that was around Rella and her divine relic and this dragon? So why did I not... If you were, because we're like, he's acting through us, right? We have literally been next to her, and yet for some reason he has not been able to notice it. I think that's what he's trying to say. Like, up to this point, why has he not noticed all this shit that was around Rella and then told us about it?
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself?
What?
My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land.
What? You're saying the Mage Academy could be... So where the hell were we? What do you mean it could be somewhere else? What the hell was the place where we were at just at? What was that big buildings at? What?
Just maybe. They might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts.
Oh, actually, now I think about it. You know, another thing we haven't even unlocked yet is whatever the fuck the archetype or something, right? That you unlock when you max out a social link. I have not gotten that yet.
My faith rests with you.
Whatever the fuck that is. And it's not unlocked at this moment either. Thought it might be. Hey! No vines! He's like, I'm just going back to sleep. You have slept for like 20 years, bro. Come on. Get up.
The time's finally come.
Luis set the date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's use in rushing back.
Very well.
I think it's gonna be hard for me to run around and not be recognized anymore, too.
I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trap the day before. Let's prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd.
But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you. And I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. Got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out.
I haven't seen Katharina fucking forever either. We're like halfway through her shit too. Where the hell did she go? Prepare for the final battle.
Let's be ready for it.
This definitely, you say the final battle with Luis, but I don't think it. It seems like to me like we're gonna potentially face off with Luis, and then after that is where like the true threat of the Holy Grail, Yaldabaoth, or fake Igor lies, right? That's probably where all the human shit is. Granted, Luis is clearly gonna be tied to that too, because he's like harnessing their shit, right? Head of my final battle with Luis, my adversary decreed by fate. I will want to prepare as best as I can and then make my way to Grand Trap where my supporters await. The final battle with Luis in Grand Trap approaches. Spend your time before the designated day. Make sure you're fully prepared for the fight. Use your Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. The cost of snow and inclement weather condition around Altaberry. Gather information in town about what powers Luis commands as an Archmage.
Alright.
We have 10 days left to prepare for our battle with Luis.
Let's make sure we are as strong as we can before we face Luis. I wish we had more time. Keep an eye on Juna, but it's Basilia I'm worried about. They're holding up. Both lost someone important to them.
And don't forget about this dirty, smelly hippie guy here.
You little...
He's here, that damn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. Of course you put an end to your blasted villainy.
Hold on, what are you talking about? Never did anything villainous in our lives.
What's that? Still playing the innocent, are ya? Grand suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Here, I'll tell you exactly where you can find me.
What? You want me to come beat your ass?
I'm right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running.
I'm just gonna fly over your head. How about that, dipshit? I'm just gonna fly right over you. Okay, interesting.
There's a runner.
I wonder if that means I can actually fly over here now. Can I actually like fly back to these areas? I also wonder if that means I can now technically go anywhere in a day. Like, dude, seriously, I flew up here in a day. I think it's been some sort of misunderstanding. Nonetheless, we run to him. We might be able to. We might be unable to avoid a fight. Bye. Oh, hey, it's Basilio.
Thinking about myself, you know. I'm not used to doing all this thinking. Can't get me thoughts in order. I'm just gonna skip town. The whole thing from my mind. I don't have to think about anything.
I should lend ear to Basilio on our travels. Oh, okay. And that's how you start his social link.
If Luis is going to kill us all, I should have saved him the trouble. We're doomed! Doomed!
I won't let him kill you. Luis doesn't know you exist. Fucking die. I'll help you, bitch.
How rude. This is making you little. Hold on, aren't you the prince? Yes, yes. Scourge stars as prince. What does I think? We can't give him up yet. I don't care if you're a bit of an asshole.
That's right. I give a shit about you, random lady. Oh. And then here's Rudolph. So, okay, these guys are all gonna, like... I'm gonna have to go meet them somewhere to settle stuff, huh?
So, Forden, my primary obstacle. Monk Candace is dead. What a fool relying on something so unstable as religion for support. The only causes in this world are power and military might. And I, Rudolph, leader of the Roussant, am a perfect candidate to demonstrate this truth. Only Luis remains to challenge me. I do not know what other tricks he holds up his sleeve. Just before him, I ought to crush those irritating minor candidates.
Jeez, what's this guy's deal? So he can't measure up to Luis?
Rest assured that you too will be part of my purge. Before I deal with Luis, I swear I will send you to your grave. No need to obfuscate my whereabouts. Here is my next destination.
Dismissed.
If you're bold enough to fight, then come and face me.
Interesting. Oh, and he's just... Okay. This one doesn't seem to even have, like, a path out there. Or like a town like this.
In fact, I'll sweeten the deal and ensure you don't turn tail if you beat me. I'll give you a weapon that's extremely effective against monsters. What say you? If you're foolish enough to fight me, then this only makes it more interesting.
Getting allowed to be continued like this. Fight is inevitable. Damn it all to fuck. The one who strives to be the hope of the weak.
You're founding on Luis's heels. That means people who don't want Luis to win are going to fall behind you.
All right, then.
How many quests do I have? So I got one guy here. Oh, one over here. Currently only seeing two right now. I gotta go see my face on the big statue. I've been waiting to see it. See my big, giant, ugly mug.
Hey, Elda and a fairy traveling together. Wait, you're the person people have been talking about. All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles of royalty. Curse you.
Dude, why look like a noble dick? I'm a fucking Elda. Oh, wait. That's right. I am supposed to be the prince. Whatever. I've been cursed for... I mean, yeah, I'm the prince. Yeah, sure. Okay, you're totally warranted. You drag us in your walls, you work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside. Just like found something lucrative. Damn it all to demon law.
Look, I don't know your life, but clearly struggling with something. Could you tell us what's going on?
Let's get the fuck out of here, Gallica.
What? So it's all just a rumor. It's a prince going around helping people. We're all sure someone like me is there last on the list.
You're welcome to be suspicious, but can you at least tell us what's going on?
A craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times though. Things being what they are, I've been able to go to get the thread I need. Why, this is the coldest winter I've had in years. Look up and wonder if anyone's frozen to death in the night. Look, if you really are the savior that you say you are, you think you can get the materials in my place. Man's reward, of course. How about some custom armor made out of materials you get me? Sound good?
Sure.
Thanks.
So much, I make my cloth by weaving durable spider silk. Go buy it in a place called Malva.
Okay, that seems pretty simple. I'll get some mountaineer gloves. All right, there's my reason to go to this place.
Guess we should head to Malva. Following the road there should be the safest option.
Or just fly over it. Why walk when we can fly?
Let's help them out.
So time to waste, keep people freezing to death from their blankies.
Ooh, this guy gave me a divine elixir. Thank you.
Are you the press by chance? Still can't be. You're just a traveler, surely.
Let's go all this way. Would you care to try my specialties vegetable steam bun making experience? You can take home what you make for a promotional rate of a paltry 3,000 reeve. It's popular once, so limit once per day per customer, you please.
Making steam buns sounds so tasty. Want to try it?
Sure, it doesn't take any time. So now when it comes to steam buns, flavor is all about the filling. My personal recommendations are either the vitality boosting mushrooms, the invigorating bracken, or the refreshing mugwort that cures all ails. Okay, so it's gotta be HP, ether, and then mugwort is for status effects, so I'll go with this. Vegetable juice seeps into the button, created flavor that can't be beat. Now swarm the button, shall we? Take the time gingerly wrapping the filling so it doesn't tear. Yes, nicely done. Here you go. One piping out steam vegetable bun for the road. Refreshing steam bun.
Let's give it the feeling. Looks great.
Let's have a look. Yup. Restore 100 MP to all allies. Interesting. I can't. Can I not use it out of a fight? Do I have to use it in a fight? I was thinking, well, it's because everyone's HP is full, but I can use this one out of a fight. I mean, that's because this is a status one. I'm not sure. No, because I can use this out of a fight. Okay, I got another guy over here.
Why you? Why you? Well, I have options. The only way out of this is to slay Luis myself. With that aside, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed.
All right, obsessive sanctus soldier, you can totally do it.
Wait, you can't mean to. You plan to fight him all by yourself. Don't be so reckless.
No, a fairy. You must be a self-proclaimed prince. Don't have to stop me. It's too late to turn back. Just do me one solid favor. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. Don't forget me. If Louis becomes the king, this country will turn to a living hell. One where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be culled.
Get that, but we don't want it either. Get yourself killed won't help. Let's take care of Louise, so hold your position, soldier.
Well, now, what are we on about? What proof do you have that you accomplished such a mission?
I don't know. All the shit I've done up to this point.
Before the term was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind say you'll have no luck trying to stop me. However, you can prove yourself to be stronger than the famed Ziacropus in the Tower of Insolence. Ah, yes, of course. Then it's a different story. Even within the army, it's favor and strength. You can defeat it, then maybe I can trust you. I don't fucking time with this. Fuck you, old man. All right, fine.
Well, we risk your life. Stop you from risking yours. Lovely. All right. Well, tell us about the Ziacropus.
North of Ultimate, there's a place called the Tower of Insolence. Many famed monsters dwell there, but the Ziacropus is the greatest of them all. Venturers go there seeking fame or treasure. They either never return or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and their tails between their legs. If you want another specific location or of the monster, you should go probably ask an informant. To me, the Ziacropus will bring me its Bramblethorn baton as proof. You just can. All right, sure.
Woohoo, we're getting big pips here now.
If you do nothing, you might really go and try to fight Luis. Should probably go defeat that monster. First off, though, we should stop by the Ultimary informant.
To the Ultimary!
Okay, and I assume we got something in the recruitment center as well. Ice Beast Chimenzon, traceless threat. Okay.
Super for some of your skill, I'd like for you to technically take out the Ice Beast Chimenzon that's appeared in Ontario. So don't believe it exists. Legendary monsters to inhabit snowy mountains. Even though we have a number of sites come in. We're just forcing a two-headed beast with a white body that blends in with the snow. So I was dispatched to search for it, but the majority of them never return. After that whole delegation, we was dispatched to deal with it. They've had no success. The monster left nary a footprint behind.
So smart enough to cover its tracks. This is the type of thing we can't ignore. We're dealing with it. It's going to take a lot of effort.
How about, do you accept? This race only a matter of time before we start seeing out victims in the neighboring areas.
I'll take it.
That's what I like to hear. Beast looks in a place called Everfrost Forest, located north of Ultimary.
Okay.
Beast doesn't leave tracks behind, right? Even if we could fight it, won't accomplish much if we can't fight it in the first place.
Well, a report did mention that we appeared shortly after Volmo in that forest was killed. Other than Chimenzon, the Volmo's the strongest beast out there. Maybe the target monster knew something was up after assist the Volmo's defeat.
I see. Well, we don't have any other leads, so we should set up a site on a Volmo.
Managed to slay Brigand's Frostpoint Horn. Okay.
Everfrost Forest is awfully cold, but it does look like we could fly there, right?
Oh, hey, I see another gold beetle. What if this was here the whole time and I just missed it?
Monolith appears to be regaining some of its former luster. Do hope this portends good things to come.
Wow, the dramatic camera angle when I talked to you, I was expecting you to say something much more significant. Hey, look at that. Look at that beautiful stud right there. Damn. Looking hot. Oh, hey, we got a person up here for the first time in fucking forever. Looks like I'm gonna have to debate.
Seems that the bigger kin is face on the rock, more qualified. Face is showing up nice and clear now, giving Luis a real fight for the first place. Took us a long time to get here. You think about all the struggles we've been through. What do you know is beat Luis put an end to this.
Oh, I'm in dire straits. Seeing me spare a medicinal herb or two.
We got 17 of them. I don't have any, bitch.
Thanks.
You saved me.
Story in my local. When it's a matter, it's not a star row with the patrons. All I said was I don't care for Luis. The maniac pulled a knife on me. Is it crazy all over, hey? Thanks for saving me, Your Highness. The right decent fella.
Cool. Okay, there seem to be a few quests. Actually, not that many though. Which I guess makes sense because we only have 10 days. That's 2 weeks. In other ones we used to, in other deadlines, I think they gave us way more time. Oh, Julian. So you coming just around? Would you care to partake in a debate with me?
My God, I'm supposed to one up you for the publicity. Send him home crying. If you put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. Be tough. It's a good chance to hone your skills.
Hey there.
Oh, actually, this is actually perfect because I also fucking need this, just a, like, ever tiny bit more imagination. Like, literally, like, 2 pips.
Salutations.
What I've seen of your efforts at this point, your actions have seemed utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful escapist promises? You know as well as I that what this country needs is consistency, concrete measures that will last a century. Allow me to explain in terms even an ignorant child could comprehend. Open your ears now.
If that's all.
First recall that all resources are limited. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. I would limit hunting to ensure the survival of local fauna. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. Unlike those dolts who can only see short-term profits, Julian's a true genius. Limit hunting? Those promiseful think animals are more important than keeping the people fed.
Julian's playing to the scholarly-minded. How should I appeal to them? You value animals before people? Why worry about the future? The present day matters too. The present day matters too.
And besides,
none of your plans for the future will matter if we don't address the pressing issues of today.
Total discrimination, poverty, those matters are trivial. By projections, these issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century.
We don't have 100 years to wait. We need help today.
Bizzle says it's realistic either, but maybe we see results faster than Julian.
I swear, this is the problem with all the dull minds of the short-sighted. Ha-ha!
I knew it!
To grain the debate, the other candidates was studying that loss for years. People thought you sounded smart back there. What'd you have this?
10,000 moolah.
Works for me.
All right. Oh, yes! Oh! That's actually perfect. This is exactly what I needed. Because it was like anything else to like study imagination was just would be complete fucking overkill for how much I needed. I was only like 1 or 2 away from maxing out. Perfect.
Imagination?
All right, second of my social stats fucking maxed out. Most of the people of the city, return to my friends. And behold, I'm not going anywhere. I'm definitely not going anywhere until the story says I can. Enjoy that number 2. You're going to be seeing it for a while. Oh, finally Katharina's available. Where the fuck she is. We got Katharina, Juna, and Alonso. And that's right, Alonso was actually blocked originally from the courage I needed. Wait, what the hell? Oh, are you serious? Oh, what? Brigitte, we're in a very late portion of the game here. Seriously? Wow, it must be she must be really, really fucking late in the game then. Again, she was, the only reason I was stopped by her was fucking story progress. Damn, how broken is your fucking final class? Do I get like $1 billion every time I kill like 1 enemy or something? All right, let's talk to this person. Get some of that dank shit. Oh, Luis's fighting style. Your most powerful and bitter enemy. Well, I technically fought him once already.
So you want to know about Luis? Well, I suppose it's time for you to finally fight him face to face. Frankly, I don't think you can best him. Then again, I have no reason to go out of my way to stop you either. Not only is he skilled with the sword, he's a mage capable of advanced magic and curses. He can use 4 types of magic: fire, ice, electric, and wind. and I've heard he can imbue his sword with them. On top of that, his keen eye can detect his opponent's weaknesses.
Oh, goody, he's one of those guys.
Allow him even the slightest opening, he'll capitalize on it. One more thing. Also whispers that he wields some kind of unknown monstrous power. Little is known about it beyond its immense strength. Sure to think twice about whether you truly want to fight him.
Okay. Tower, the giant of Tower something.
With Volderberry lies the Tower of Insolence, more commonly known as the Cursed Tower. Cursed, huh? Well, that doesn't sound pleasant. Tell me if you've heard this one before. It's a dangerous location where all who enter are doomed to never return. Needless to say, most people never try to stay away from it. It's become a nest for monsters.
Okay, the Zychiocropus, it reigns like a tyrant.
If it goes on a rampage, there's no stopping it. From what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing.
Okay, one of those.
So if it's got cronies, you best take them and the Zychiocropus down together. Someone, obviously, you should focus your attacks on the huge single eye. Bows and spears should be effective, so come well equipped.
Okay. Sounds good. Here is quite ruinous. You need to fly to get there. Really? There seems to be a giant road next to it.
No, you have to fly. You can't just go next to the road and then walk through the woods that are right there. It's tower in a forest like this. Maybe you should just be able to fly there.
And right there's a
It does seem like all these places I could just go to in a day too.
This place.
Okay. The Ice Beast of Everfrost Forest.
We're about to be able to handle the Everfrost Forest, place that's perpetually frozen. Ice attacks are ineffective against monsters that have adapted to the region. On the other hand, fire will work well against them. Monsters are aware of this weakness, though. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
Keep this to yourself.
You can always counter this attack with a good sword or some other such implement. It's always good to come prepared with a backup plan. If your enemy protects themselves against fire, you may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. One last thing, I've heard rumors of persons stalking the area. They don't appear stranded, so who knows what they're doing out there.
Okay. Ingredients of Montario.
If I may.
Kitty Cat can cook as well. There's a lot of shops stocked to the ceiling for Saints Day.
Monster Bone, Brocaded Koi, Mellow Milk, Orgo Sugar, Elderberry Wheat Flour. Rare seeds. Over on
Tio Franco Street.
Oh, yeah, we already talked to them. That's the jeweled stuff. Okay. And Village Trading.
Mulva down south of Love HQ live there, so precious cure, something for purification.
Oh, Heavenly Water, okay. The bath salts again. There's the spider thread I need. Okay, cool. It's funny, this music guy is cool. Like, you essentially talk to him and he gives you a melody, but like, you have to like keep the menu open for, like, you have to stay in the little talk menu for you to even hear it. I feel like it should change the background music of this area we're in for it to be more effective. So I have to literally sit there and just stand there like an awkward dickhead. Okay, I'm gonna continue with Alonzo because I've checked his final class gets debilitate, and I fucking want that.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? They are. Good to know. The time has come for our production's final act. My once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to success. Are you ready for this?
You know I am, boyfriend. The reflecting courage I convey to Alonzo, my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever the fuck happens.
Thank you.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Ready to go?
Let's do it.
If that's the case.
Shall we head for the tavern then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worse possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care.
My head hurts. We're supposed to be in with Alonzo at the tavern. Must have passed out. I don't think it was by choice. Uh-oh. Isn't this the Brylehaven Square? What the fuck? He drugged me. Uh-oh. What's he demon doing?
Listen to me.
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was that scoundrel Calculus. Oh. Oh. So this is the guy he essentially recruited her or blackmailed.
He deceived good people and sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, I might not have failed in myself. You would not be wrong. For Cuculus held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those of us suffering under the burden of unfair taxes, you are my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However...
But I was not only his victim, or not his only victim. Cuculus raised his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And most of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation. Kill them all!
How could he? His own mother?
What have you done?
He's a monster!
Say something.
No.
That's all a lie, isn't it?
You should die! Die!
Alonso didn't react. Can't even hear me over this crowd.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Cuculus.
Repent? What is there to repent for? A swill of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in positions of power if not easy prey? My mother, my hometown, is if I ever give a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No. You have only yourself to blame for your folly.
He's horrid!
The fuck is he doing? Just kill him already! There you are. You finally arrived. Good people, this brave young man here, Bizzle, is the one who saved my family. Yeah? He pretended to work with Cuculus and save the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed it over to me.
Understood.
As you all may know, he is a candidate to become the new king. He is a true hero, one deserving of the crown.
What? This kid?
That boy will become king!
Huh? Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh. Look at this right mess you've got me into. Tell them the truth. Explain this.
Why?
Please, just stop this. I'm betting big on your big ideals. Thank you for changing my life. I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheel turns. You will take the throne. Win, Bizzle, for the sake of this world.
I don't understand what's going the fuck on.
But looking into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me.
Oh god!
You gave me a reason to live. I thank you.
Oh, also this. Thank God, finally. Granted, it's pretty late in the game, but I finally have this move.
Allows purchase of rare items of the magic shop, too. Most enemies can now be analyzed.
Now then.
Then let his life be forfeit. So end the crimes of Cuculus. Die! Ow!
The landowner carried out the sentence. Alonso is slain. What the fuck? Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to Alonso's sacrifice, the entire village now supports me. What the fuck?
Time marches on, and the
What?
age of the new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a war chest from a brigade. Who gives a fuck about that?
The path you walk, I can afford to turn down such investments. Spend it wisely.
What the? What? What? Is he really dead? The landowner condemns Alonso and attests to Bizzle's right to rule. Amidst cheers, curses, and accusations, Alonso is executed. What? Whoa. What? Dude, this is... Holy dumb shit. Oh, okay. I think I might be seeing why everyone's saying that. Why everyone's... Wow. Okay. Wow. I think I might be understanding why people are, talking such big game about this one. So his plan, his big epic plan
you assume it's going to be a tale of revenge, right? Obviously, to get rid of to find a way, like a Count of Monte Cristo. I'm going to avenge my family and do away with the people that fucking did wrong by them and fucked me over and fucked over my, you know, my mom and the village and screw me and all this horrible things, right? But instead of trying to just go out and seek vengeance, he turns the people against him, basically playing on his own, you know, reputation that's already been set in stone to some extent of being a dirty, sneaky nidia that fools people and shit. Lays all the blame on himself, while essentially, and using that to elevate you, to increase your chances of becoming the next ruler, in hopes that you will be the one to essentially avenge him and his family and basically change things for the better.
If that's what I'm getting. Unless he had a doppelganger and that's not really him. But I don't think so.
I don't think so, man. If we literally saw him die, I don't think this is going to be a case of like, and then I see Alonso down the street. He's in a hood and he's like, aha, I got you. Like, Luis.
Zorba came and saved me too.
What the fuck? Fucking Zorba. What the wow. Whoa. Whoa. Damn, that is definitely a, what's the word I'm looking for? A social link that truly fucks with your expectations. Wow. Like, wow, and I gotta see how the last one goes. It's essentially the last one is going to be a bit like the dying guy in from Persona 3 probably. I might talk to Alonso, but he might not really be there. Fucking hell! Wow, that's crazy. That was very unexpected. Now I see why I needed max courage for that shit. Well, all right, guys. I think that this is probably a good spot to end things here for now. I'm reeling from that shit. I'm reeling for that shit. I think it just as much, if not more, than fucking what happened with Rella. And great, I had some time to sit on Rella's thing, and I kind of figured that she was probably not going to live through the end of this, but that one really caught me off guard. Whoa! Because he was also just planning to take his own life at one point, so, and we stopped him, so he decides then to give his life to ensure that we win. Fucking hell, dude. Wow. Definitely, I think I'm seeing now why you guys were saying that. Jesus Christ. Wow, that's definitely that's gonna sit with me for a while. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a Picky Penguin for the SLP, where the days are always sunny, the vids are always funny, and sometimes a little depressing, but still funny sometimes. Most times. Also, leave a like for Rella and for Alonso, dude. Holy shit. Whoa. We lost some real ones this episode, man. Leave a like for them, damn it. Subscribe for them, damn it. Wow. God damn. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, guys, as always, till next time, stay classy.